everyone should be considering their carbon footprint, but they're not even close. And until that happens, everyone's just taking a credit card out on the future 7 generations. Our house is made out of local stone taken from this site from hundreds of feet away with it's a 3-foot thick wall with a 8 20-inch insulation in the middle. It's designed to be a passive solar house, and it's a high mass solar house naturally with all that stone. There's a tremendous amount of heat storage in the stone. So I want to say we get 30% of our heat energy from the sun, and we get the rest from the trees. We're burning wood, which is basically a delayed solar battery.
A lot of people are surprised to find the stone on the inside as well as the outside.
Mm-hmm.
So their reaction is kind of, wow, how did you do this? And then, interestingly enough, people are very interested to understand how he insulated it, because a lot of people just see the stone and they assume there's no insulation in the middle.
Yeah.
So that kind of is an explanation I leave up to him, but it was most people are very impressed, and the wood and the stone kind of and they'll often say it's unique.
Yeah. I think it. A lot of folks that are used to a real typical house, it challenges their expectations with a 3-foot thick wall and things like that. And so much stone on the inside definitely is not typical. But
Not a lot of places to hang a painting. First of all, I don't like the use environmentally. Home pesticides actually are used so much that they are as much a problem as big business using pesticides. But so that's one reason, and then the other is just I wouldn't want my family to ingest any chemicals. So sometimes the choices in the store, you don't really have as much choice. So choosing to grow organically at least gives us a wider variety of what I would consider clean food. I enjoy getting up in the morning and going out to weed with a cup of coffee. It is something that I find very therapeutic, and I have lots of weeds because of course I have no pesticides. I've hand-picked bugs off of Brussels sprouts, and I kind of believe in pick and squish as much as possible. There's something kind of amazing when you get your hands dirty. I used to try and wear gloves. They last 2 seconds and I toss them. And I don't know, I think that adds to that. You feel good. You at the end of the day, or even sometimes after weeding for an hour, you can look back and you see what you accomplished. There's a lot of jobs that you don't get that quick reward. So it's rewarding. And you made it, and when you eat it, it tastes better. I don't know. The color's better. It's yours.
burning wood is a huge environmentally friendly process, because the woods, the trees, if they fell in the forest on their own, emit the same greenhouse gas producing gases as they would when you burn them in the fire. So it's burning wood's considered carbon neutral. On top of that, when you cut down a tree in the woods, the biomass that grows up around that tree is incredible. The diversity that you introduce to the forest, and once that tree is taken out of the canopy, the light streams in, and the growth skyrockets. So cutting down trees is quite the opposite of what most people think as far as being environmentally friendly. If you go into the woods, you clean up what you have left. Not crapping in your own bed is kind of the thing that I've always felt is important. Your net carbon footprint should be 0, just like a credit card, but we're not there yet.
I mean, we built this over 20 years ago, and I think there are things that we would do differently even now to make it even more environmentally friendly. But at the time, you know, what we did was sort of crazy. And I think we were just a little before our time. Where you were, I followed along.